The economy continues to constrain Kentuckians and Hoosiers. People are getting creative to make some extra cash. So what started as a word of mouth between friends and neighbors is now still word of mouth, but with a brick and mortar. We're headed to the Douglas Loop for a man whose fresh, never frozen mentality is giving him much more than a side hustle. The story of Sinclair Smoked Salmon didn't start in 2021 with a storefront.
So what we have here is we have fresh salmon that's been dry brined, but has not yet been smoked.
Or even back in 2018 when the seed was planted.
A lot of folks would start to begin to ask, hey, is Coop going to bring the salmon, to the party tonight?
But 20 years ago, when Coop first started smoking other meats and veggies. Back then, he could have never imagined his side hustle as a salmon smoker.
I was actually running the entire business on 6 different residential 22-inch Weber kettle smokers.
With the demand of upward of 200 pounds of smoked salmon some weekends, the workload can be a lot on top of Coop's other career. The full-time financial professional says his career helped make good business decisions when starting out.
If you're willing to work incredibly hard and to keep your current career intact, if at all possible, it's afforded me a lot of leeway in ways to design this business that would not have been possible any other ways.
A fiercely local business. The salmon is sourced from a local company, which flies the fish in fresh from Chile.
Create a nice little piece there as well.
The wood used to smoke is locally sourced hickory hardwood and black cherry. Even the ordering is only available to locals.
There's not an Amazon, Kindle book on how to open a smoked salmon takeout business. So I just had to go ahead and just give it a try. So what worked for me was, and from an inventory control perspective, was to make it mainly about pre-ordering.
Customers text or email Coop by Wednesday each week with their orders by weight, then have the opportunity to pick up Saturday mornings. Sinclair Smoked Salmon is profitable and gives Coop a creative outlet he was missing, but his biggest takeaway is subsidizing his soul.
A lot of it is, again, the connection to people, being able to provide them something very unique. And fortunately, the response has been so overwhelmingly positive that it's given me a lot of confidence to continue and to scale up with a bigger commercial smoker unit. So I think it's just going to continue to grow, over time. So this has been my newest obsession.
Side hustle.
The side hustle mentality, trying to find ways to make it through. This man was doing this just for fun, right? For his neighbors, they'd be like, oh, like for Derby, will you do the salmon, whatever. And he found out that there were so many people that loved it. He started doing, it's almost like back alley smoked salmon. You have to text your order or email your order by a certain day. He does not do walk-ins, you have to have it. And obviously it's profitable. He's got a great location right there in the Douglas Loop. And like he said, it is really just making his heart happier than making his pockets happier.